Whoa.
Hi, Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay.
Lindsay is the love of my life, and I'm Samuel Taylor, the founder of Long Table in Chicago. I'm here to offer you 15% of my company in exchange for $140,000. See, I badly wanted to impress this deeply charming acrobat with a pancake that would be nutrition dense enough to carry her through one of her performances, but also so light that, like her, would practically float. Now, I knew that meant whole grains, but there was no whole grain flour out there that was fluffy enough. Popcorn flour is a new twist on an heirloom whole grain, and it makes the lightest. Thank you.
Done. Good job.
Popcorn flour makes the lightest whole grain pancakes in the world.
He invented a flower for me. Of course I married him. I love flowers. Good luck, my love. I'm out.
Do you want to ride?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go.
Whoa.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Wow. Wow. Great job.
Wow.
So these are farm-to-table, clean label pancake mixes. I source my heirloom grains directly from organic and regenerative farmers. And now's the part where I ask you, who wants to sit at the long table?
There you go.
Love it, love it. So that's really interesting. I've never heard any of flour being made out of popcorn. I mean, we've had flour made out of crickets and probably other vegetables out there, but popcorn's the first. I'm curious as to how healthy. I mean, it's starchy, right? So I mean, I'm a big popcorn fan, but it's got to be that's got to probably be a problem. I would think that you're making it out of popcorn. No, with that said, it's probably still better than what normal flour would be made out of. And don't ask me what that is. It wheat? I think it's wheat. I think we're wheat. I don't know. Maybe it's wheat. but yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely open to the idea and interested to try it. Stick around to the end. We're gonna check out Samuel's website, and we're gonna go through his social media as well.
Is in front of us?
As long as you're not asking us to sit up on that thing.
No. Yeah, dig in. So the pancakes are arranged thusly. The big pancakes are definitely our best seller. Those are the popcorn flour pancakes.
It's very interesting. It tastes popcorny-ish.
Yeah.
It's lighter than a typical pancake.
That's also 100% stone ground whole grain pancake.
It's very good.
It's actually really good.
Well,
Got a crunchy aftertaste.
That's very, very good.
Thank you. And then the other ones you've got there, the blue corn is my personal favorite. They don't just make great pancakes, they also, of course, make great waffles. Mr. David Schwimmer.
Packing as much celebrity power into
There you go.
possible.
What?
Wow.
Swimmer?
Hey, how are you?
What on earth are you doing
I know,
here?
this is crazy. I'll explain.
Okay.
Hi, Sharks. First of all, I just want to say I'm thrilled to be here. I've been a fan forever. Yeah, Gwyneth and I did a movie together ages ago, and now you're a wildly successful entrepreneur, and I apparently push a waffle cart.
Sounds about right.
Wow, raspberries and all. Nice.
Lori.
Thank you.
Hi again.
Hi, honey.
Crazy, right?
This is
Well, anybody on the
You know
show.
what? As a waffle, you can appreciate the texture even more. I feel that corn more in my mouth.
It's really good. So
This is
yeah,
very
I'm here obviously because I think these pancake and waffle mixes are hands down the best I've ever had, and I make these waffles for my daughter every weekend. Having said that, I'm not an investor. I have nothing to gain other than seeing the joy of more people eating these pancakes and waffles. So. Probably wondering how we know each other. I'm with a not-for-profit theater company in Chicago called Looking Glass, and Samuel and Lindsay are part of the Looking Glass family. They actually met and fell in love working on one of our seminal productions. Well, that's cool. Yeah, so when the pandemic hit, our theater had to shut down for 19 months. We had to let go over half of our staff. And frankly, we're still struggling to kind of find our footing again. And we're one of the lucky ones. Small and mid-sized theaters all across the country have shuttered forever. So about 10 months ago, I reached out to check in with Samuel. They've got a 4-year-old boy. And it suddenly occurred to me that he should be on Shark Tank. I was like,
it was your idea?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
I urged him to apply, and I told him if he got on, that I would try to come on and convince Lori, who I know is not a fan of pancakes. I told you I watched the show. Anyway, so that's why I thought I'd pop in.
What
and
a
say
great
hi.
story. Great story.
But now
Great story.
I'll leave
Thank
it to him because I'm not a numbers guy.
Good
All right,
luck with the theater.
go get him. Bye.
Yeah.
Thanks, David.
Bye. Thank you.
Well, that's wonderful.
That's neat.
Let's talk a little bit about your business because the product is fantastic.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, look, it's so just the, anytime you can add star power, well, number one, the Shark Tank, but also to your pitch, and even more so than just that, having a real testimony from a person, regardless of who it is, I think adds a lot to your pitch, right? Gives real insight into somebody who actually uses the product and believes in the product, and then in this case, it happens to be somebody who's pretty famous and believed in it enough to take time out of their time to come and be on the show and endorse it. And we've seen this a handful of times here on Shark Tank. I think for the most part, it's worked out. I don't think I can think of one that. Well, no, that's not true. Was it the broccoli wad that didn't work out with whatever, I forget what his name is from The Sopranos. Yeah, that one, that was at least one instance where it did not work out, having a celebrity come out and endorse your product, But hey, maybe David should be investing in the product. He should have got in earlier than just send him the Shark Tank.
I mean, I'm never going to eat anything else when it comes to pancake. This is great.
May I tell you first about popcorn flour itself?
Okay.
That's this kind of the key innovation that makes us really different from a lot of our competitors. And the reason why is that this is 5 pounds of whole grain wheat flour. Okay?
As we knew it.
It's 5 pounds of whole grain popcorn flour.
Wow.
Wow.
So it's a lot lighter, is what you're saying.
It is.
Did you ever tell us what you sell a bag of this for?
That goes for $11.25. The cost of making those is $3.10 per unit.
You know you're a premium price. There's probably 35 products out there that all sell between $3 and $10, right?
I realize that I'm at the top end of the market.
So let's talk about sales.
Let's do.
But,
So we've done.
but he has a top end taste apparently, and other nutrients to go along with it. I mean, I know as an American, we eat a lot of corn, which is not necessarily that great for us, but from corn syrups, corn starch to popcorn to corn. So I don't know that that's. I think that is. I still think that could be like an education hurdle to have to overcome.
$250,000 in sales total over the years. From 2015 to 2019, we did about $20,000 a year in sales.
Doing $20,000 a year, it's hard to live off that.
And where's the distribution? Where are you finding traction?
I'm in about 20 sort of independent grocers, mostly in the Chicago area, which is where I'm based. And then the bulk of our business, 70%, has been direct to consumer.
So you're selling online?
Yeah, just on our website. We're not on Amazon. We're not on any of the bigger
So you've
players.
done any work on social?
Social media is not my strong suit.
Oh, that's a problem.
That is a problem.
Social media is not my strong suit.
He's got the hands.
Oh, that's a problem.
That is a problem.
I'll tell you, you created a product to capture someone's heart. How romantic is that? I don't think I've ever even heard that story. I'm not really a pancake fan. That blue corn pancake was the best one I've ever had in my life. So cheers to you for that.
Thank you.
I love it, but when I invest in something, I have to feel super passionate about it and get behind it. And it's not my right category, but good job on what you did. I'm sorry, I'm out.
I think when you start a business, the moment you think about it is the moment in time that you have to grab it from the sky, get it going. For me, simply because of the slowness of the trajectory of the business, I don't have a lot of faith in it hitting the goalpost. So for that reason, I'm out.
I just have to counter that, I don't know that I agree with you, Barbara. I think that sometimes, especially when, you have an actor who's migrating into another area and doing something with a lot of heart and a lot of care, like sometimes it takes time. You're learning skills along the way. You're learning how to be an entrepreneur. So I just want to say, like, actor to entrepreneur, I have a lot of respect for you, and I think the product is beautiful, but the business is a little small for me at the moment. I wish you the best, but I'm regretfully out.
I mean, to be able to have somebody in there that can make that that analogy and have it stick is kind of neat. It almost writes itself, right? But I would, the 20. So do I agree with what Barbara said? To an extent, I think that sometimes you have to get lucky and catch lightning in a bottle. And we saw a lot of that with 2020, and people either creating solutions for problems that maybe didn't really exist to the level that they did prior to 2020, or pivoting their current business to something that fit the 2020 going forward model. And I think that having the problem with Pancakes is social media is only going to take you so far anyway. People have to taste it, right? That's why you go to like Costco or Sam's Club or wherever, they give out free samples, right? Because just saying it's out there is not going to convert anyone. And as soon as you say it's made from popcorn, you have to really like understand what the benefits are. And I feel that the story, at least the way it was edited here, seemed to like it took a lot of the time to get it out there, to get it all out. And I also feel like Samuel, you could have maybe led with the reveal of like this 5 pounds of flour versus or regular flour versus our flour. And I'm still not, and maybe I missed it. I mean, I'm a little tired tonight, but maybe I missed it. The issue, I'm not seeing the benefit, like the real benefit, other than like a better tasting product from using yours versus like, is it supposed, like it's like you said, it's healthier, it's lighter, but is it actually any better for you other than the taste? That's something that I feel like maybe is missing in the messaging a little bit, if it is, or how it stacks up, spec for spec with regular flour. So it's just things to think about. But $20,000 a year is not a lot, unfortunately. And I think maybe Mark might be interested in it.
Why call it long table? I mean, I get the farm to table, but you're the pancake guy. You're all about pancake love.
Well, I'll tell you, so part of what I am about is about regenerative agriculture. And it's about building a supply chain that goes directly from farms to consumers.
But I have a fundamental issue. I'm a big believer in your mission, but sometimes it's the mission that drives the company rather than the product driving the company. You get so caught up in the mission that you forget to feature the product, and you forget to make the product what the company is all about. And so I think you're more on the mission first, product second. And so for those reasons, I'm out. First,
let's just go back to here. So when I look at this, popcorn stands out way more than pancake and waffle mix, right? Even though it's above it, I see popcorn is the first thing that jumps out at me because it's highlighted in the middle, right? And that's a problem. Well, I see the benefits here so it's 5 grams of fiber, 11 grams protein, and heirloom grain. But I don't know. I feel like popcorn stands out. So I feel like, am I getting a bag of popcorn and then I have to go back and read pancake and waffle mix because that's not the first thing that grabs me. Yeah. So it's just things to think about there.
Products, but congrats on what you've accomplished.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
So the way I look at this is this business is very on trend for a change that's happening in America on diet. I'm part of that movement that seeks out food like this now. This is the kind of thing that I can get behind because I would use the product and I would explain that to my social media base. But what we've all learned on Shark Tank, you have to have a social media platform. not maybe. You have to. I mean, this is the best pancake I've ever had, period. If you told this story every day on every platform, your sales would be in the millions. And I'd be a very happy investor, but you don't have that. And you should have that. And if there's anything you learned here in the Shark Tank today, is you brought the story, all right? Now go tell it. I'm out.
He's right.
The storytelling is important.
Good luck with it.
And congrats. Again, don't
Congrats.
diminish what you've accomplished. It's amazing.
I didn't get a deal today, but I got some great advice from the Sharks, and hopefully with the power of the Shark Tank behind me in terms of getting to tell my story to people, and that advice, I hope to be in a very different position in a couple of years.
It's so good. Thanks. Best pancake. Best pancake I've ever eaten.
Oh man, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. All right, let's check out their website here. So I love seeing the Shark Tank right at the top. Faces, awesome. Best pancakes I ever had. Ding ding. Mark Cuban, Kevin O'Leary, Barbara Corcoran, Lori Grenier. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Best game. Yeah, see, look, they took it and they're running with it. Very very cool to see. So is the price, so they have a Shark Tank bundle for $45 here, which, let's see, okay, it's up here. Order shipped by January 29th. So for 4 you get 40 for 40, yeah, for $45 you get 4 different flavors of pancake mix. You got the gluten-free, the blue corn, and the short run dark Rono rind, and the popcorn one. So yeah, I it's pretty, because the other thing is with the whole popcorn thing, like my question is am I getting a pancake that tastes like popcorn? It's just, again, something to think about with the packaging going forward. 2,100 people following on Instagram, and it seems like quite a bit of engagement already out of the gate here. Let's see, has there been much? Oh, there's quite a few. How far back does this go? This goes back 30 weeks. So yeah, you gotta be posting, every day. And I mean, I don't know if they're on TikTok as well. They looked at the pancake watch party, which is cool to see. But yeah, this is just what they linked off of their web page, their homepage. So yeah, Shark Tank promo right there, 145 likes, which is great to see. Quite a bit of engagement, all for pancakes. That's, I think, the big thing there. Look, big good news, friends, coming soon. Good to see 21 likes. But Samuel, I would love to have you come on the show and talk about your Shark Tank experience. So just drop a comment down below and we'll get that to happen. Like Samsta here says, subscribe to your channel about 2 weeks ago and have gone on a binge. Love your vids and personality. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and your family. Thank you so much, Sam. I greatly appreciate you being a part of the super community and hanging out with us, learning with us, and I'm glad that you've been binging the channel and hopefully learning a ton along the way. That makes that really is makes me happy to know that people not only are enjoying the channel but really also hopefully learning stuff with the channel. So appreciate you being in the super community again. Samuel, just drop a comment down below and I will see you in one of these 2 videos over here. Take care and go be super.